Hey guys, welcome back to the 10th Life Plays Path of Exile. We are literally picking up right where we left off. I haven't even closed out of the window because I got some free time and I want to keep playing, so might as well keep recording. I'm not going to play this character unless I'm recording, so. What we did last time, we unlocked the checkpoint at the, what was it, Mud Flats, yes, and we're going to the Fetid Pool. Yep. I just want to check town, make sure nobody's got a quest for me real quick. I should probably, sorry, I'm bumping my microphone there. Yep, we're good now. I think, anyway. I don't know. I feel like it's too close. How's that? You can't tell me, but I hope it's better. I've adjusted my sound levels. I did last episode too, because I was not hearing myself very well. This is interesting. But yeah, I hope it's better now. I should watch that last video. I didn't even watch the last video. Ooh, man. This might be 2 shitty videos in a row, I hope not. This is my stash from my other character, so I have really good items. Well, you know, relatively good items in here. That's interesting. I didn't know we shared a stash. I hadn't opened this yet. That's a mixed blessing, because I was kind of hoping to keep our stuff separate. I mean, I have plenty of tabs to where I could do that, but I might as well just start building up these orbs and stuff, because both characters are going to need them. I haven't used any on this guy yet, because I don't really intend on keeping this gear long term. You know, why would I? It's not that great. But yeah, once I find something... Oh, cool, my zombies are still here. Once I find something a little better, I will make use of that. Alright, breaking eggs and dirty jobs. So, Fetid Pools first. That's the side quest here. I am going to start picking up... Ooh. Oh, really? Alright, this does 7 to 10. 7 to 10. Increased elemental. This does a lot more cool stuff, though. 1.15, 1.45. This attacks a little faster. I'm sticking with this for now, even though it is like literally just a shank of wood. Can you use shank like that? I think so. Well, you know what I'm saying, trying to say, even if you can't. You can call me dumb if you want, it's fine. But yeah, we're going to stick with this just because it is actually a little more effective at the moment, I think. This is the one I've already been to. Sorry, I keep having to itch my chin. Everything was fine until I hit that record button, and then of course I got itches all over my face. And I have a bad tendency to put my hand in front of my mouth when I'm talking, and then my voice sounds all weird. Honestly, I get the weird sounds in my voice that I'm sure if you've been watching my videos you're aware of, that it just kind of disappears a little bit for a while. That annoys me. I don't know exactly what's causing it. I can't quite link it up, but I think it's when I lean my head back about this far. Which is not far if you're looking at me or not, I know, but it's yeah, might as well pick that up. Pick up small things when you see them. But yeah, I can barely move my head. My microphone doesn't pick up from very far, so I have to be really careful. So I apologize if my quality is not great. I'm working on it. I will invest in a better mic at some point. You know, when money and stuff happens. These guys are deadly, in fact. That is a good point, or at least they're sturdy, let's put it that way. But, I got me my own zombies, so suck on that. Yeah, I'm definitely going to use zombies all the time. What do I got? Ground Slam? Right, forgot about that. Let's use it. Let's use it from about here. I think I can get a few of them. It's kind of hard to aim, but it seems like it could be really effective once leveled up. Oh, I'm out of mana, though. That's not going to work. Need my zombies back. Plenty of dead things around here. There shouldn't be a shortage of corpses to use to turn into zombies. There's a lot of things dead in this, as you see. So yeah, still very much enjoying my time with the game. If you haven't tried it yet, go get it. Sorry, I'm getting some losing the frames there. They'll be back. But yeah, highly recommend it. And being that it's totally free, I can more easily highly recommend it. Definitely gonna pick those up. I'm gonna pick those up. That's about it for now. Might as well pop this, see what's in it. Not much. Ooh, there's a big roa. Ooze black what? Ooze back bloom. Alright. I can deal. I can deal. Where's my zombies? Need some help. Oh, that was at the wrong time, but that could be huge because it refills all of your, you know, resources. So we're just going to try and tank this guy and just nail him down with my frost hit or whatever it's called here. Might as well get a zombie up to distract this other guy if I can, or just kill him. That's even better. There we go. We're in business. Alright, before I forget again, get all my zombies going, try and pick up all the good stuff. Can't quite, but I got another medium life flask. That's big. The rings you almost always have room for, they only take up 1. And actually, if I'm not wearing rings, I'm wearing 2 Power rings. Power, really? I just said it out loud. I've never said it out loud before. Okay, fair enough. That's the only rings I've found, so I'm good with that. And my inventory is basically totally full. But I am wearing wool shoes, so let's see if these ones are better. 11 cold. This is 8% increased rarity. Honestly, I'd rather have that. Not that many things doing cold damage. Chainmail vest, nothing for it. Armor evasion, not for me. Energy shield is. What have I got right now? Whelping. Fire, block stun, and energy shield 5. So mana gained on kill, increased block stun. Do I want fire resistance or mana gained on kill? I'll take mana gained on kill, especially because I can do that. Alright, sorry. Inventory fiddling complete. Let's move on. Here's another nest, I think, unless it's me walking around in circles, which is very possible. It's not. I might as well grab the thing out of it. The halitosis glyph? The bad breath glyph? I don't want that. That was a bad joke. I'm not gonna lie. I can't deny it. But I have kind of a love of bad jokes, so get used to it. Alright. Oh, thought I would kill that guy. Did not. Oh, I need to... Alright, so I've put my 1 medium life flask on 2, and I just broke my own general habit, but I have a tendency to hit 2 more than anything else because it's right above W, and, you know, like any PC gamer, when I sit down at the keyboard, I just put my hands on WASD. I don't want it. I can't have it in this stuff, doesn't matter. Got the glyph. So yeah, I find that I hit 2 more than 1, so I tend to put my best flask there. And I compulsively, out of habit, try and pick everything up, even though I know my inventory is too full. But if I find a ring or something, I'll definitely snag that, because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I should have 1 or 2 spots left. I think just 1. I have 1 spot left, so let's try and fill it. And there's our exit to the next area. We'll see if there's anything quickly I can mop up in this area real fast. Nope. I find myself talking gibberish. Oh, yeah, well, this is what that's for. I find myself talking gibberish a little bit more than in my other playthroughs, or Let's Plays, because this is the first time I've done anything that's not turn-based, and so I get distracted easily. I apologize for that. I get distracted easily kind of regardless, but we have to go find 1 more of those glyph things, by the way, if you're wondering. Case in point right there. But yeah, so I'm just trying to keep talking even when I'm in a dangerous spot. If I were to guess, I will have a few deaths that can be blamed on that. Yeah, more zombies. Why am I not using that, by the way? But if it happens, it happens. I'm not too worried about it. Whatever. Okay, where's the 3rd one of these nests? It might be up here. As I recall, they were kind of in a triangle. So it should be either up here or down, I guess that'd be south of them, although the map is kind of at an angle and hard to read. So no, it does not appear to be up here. Let's go down this way. Good, I was worried about... this is going to be a tricky one to record consistent length episodes. My timer is running, it is accurate, I am actually going to know how long I've been playing for this time, which is stellar, but even still, it's kind of hard to, you know, time a good stopping point in this. So, we may end up... Let's see if I can get 4 yet, I cannot. We may end up having to kind of cut things at weird spots and glue them together or something like that, so we'll figure it out, though. Not too worried about it. I need to make room for that glyph. Obviously, that's not an option. Much more effective. Yes, there we go. I like this guy, frankly. He's fun to play with. Rosius glyph. How much room? Why doesn't it just take up 1 like the halitosis glyph? Fine. We'll ditch that. There we go. Alright. Because it's tall. That's the answer to that. So now I'm left with another empty spot, so I want to just see if I can't... I got 3 empty spots, in fact. Find something that might fit into it. What was the finish of? That was 2 thoughts crammed together. I have a tendency to do that. Tribal Club is what I'm planning on upgrading with, and I believe it will fit. It will. I can't use it yet, but if I level, which I'm a dummy, and I have, then I can put... I'm just going to go ahead and do Strength because I want to use that. So 7 to 10, 7 to 10. I mean, this is a lot better. But I mean, doesn't this look better? I mean, there's no it doesn't about it. Yes, it does. Oh, and that's not the same item that I just picked up. 8 to 13. I'll take the extra damage, honestly. Does it? No. Do I have a spot to put fireball? Yes. I'd rather have it something that I always have up, but that's alright. Alright, get some zombies. Get some more. Yeah, I definitely going to be a zombie kind of paladin, or Templar, or whatever the heck it is I am. Alright, so I found this wall, put some glyphs in it, and now what I've done here is lowered this water level so I can get to the submerged passage. Let me check my time. 10 minutes, beautiful. So this place is, I believe, it's a 2 or 3 level dungeon, I can't remember. And as I recall, the checkpoint, waypoint, whatever, is on the 2nd floor, so we're going to go through this 1st floor, which has been surprisingly uneventful so far. Look around this place, though. I mean, I hope it's coming through on YouTube, but this is a pretty game. I mean, you don't really see it on action RPGs from far away sometimes, but it's a great looking game. I like the bump mapping on everything, or if that's what it is, I'm calling it that. I also really like, let me zoom out so you can see it, these enemies are a 2-stage thing. You first hit them to knock the shell off their back, and then they are a crustacean sniper. They become a ranged enemy, which I think is pretty creative. It works well. It is expectantly annoying, but you know, that's how it is. So what I'd normally do here is pop a town portal scroll and head back and sell some stuff, but because I'm recording, I'm going to try and avoid doing that any more than I have to. As much as I get a deep satisfaction out of fiddling with my inventory, I'm guessing you guys don't from watching it, so I'm going to try and keep that to a minimum. I do want that. I don't know what it is, but I want it. So it's going to happen some, because that's how this game works, but I'm going to try and, like I said, keep it to a minimum. That's for dual wielding, which I have the option to do as I mess around with in the very beginning of this series, but I don't intend to. I don't like this weapon graphic. What am I carrying? It looks like meat. Like a leg of meat. Oh, I was wrong about the waypoint. It's on this level, which is actually kind of unfortunate. I wanted to flesh this episode out a little more and clear this out and then go to the 2nd level. And maybe I'll get that as an option. Maybe I'll just like totally sweep this 1st floor. See what kind of good stuff I find. And now I don't have to use a portal scroll if I do decide to head back to town, which you guys will still have to watch it. But I can just take that teleporter, or the checkpoint, waypoint, whatever it is. And that's always nice. And I don't know what their requirements are for when it resets an area. Logging out does not always do it. Sometimes it seems to. Dying, I believe... No, dying always does it, which is a bummer. You know, there needs to be some sort of downside to dying. There isn't other than that. It just sets you back a little bit. But, you know, it just means more free experience. Let's get another zombie going. Make sure I have all of them up. That is huge. That's getting so much attention off me. But yeah, I totally forgot what I was talking about, so I hope it wasn't very interesting. I don't think it was. Let's just move on with the gameplay. Alright. And these are the hardest types of dungeons. I mean, this one's pretty easy, but they get much more difficult. I'm actually kind of stuck on one. I'm not exactly stuck. I've moved on past it, but I want to go back and clear a floor that I've been unable to clear. They get some crazy enemies and some crazy combinations of enemies going, so it can be very difficult. I'm on my own again. I don't like that. I'm getting spoiled having pets. That is just nice. Who wouldn't want pet zombies? But yeah, the inconvenient thing is, so if you get through the 1st floor and clear that out, and then you get up to the 2nd floor or the 3rd floor, and then you die, you come back, and the waypoint's usually on the 1st or 2nd floor of a multi-floor dungeon. You come back, and you got to go through the 1st floor again, and it's not clear anymore. So it's not a huge issue because you basically know the layout of the map. You can just kind of run like I did through the area earlier on. But you know, it's still more ground. You got to cover more enemies in your way. You know, the flip side of that, of course, is more stuff to pick up, more experience to get. Never a bad thing. But it is a little bit tedious. But thus is the nature of the action RPG. So whatever. All right. These are, as much as I like their style, they are very obnoxious because you can't click on them while they're in, we'll call it their like kind of transformative stage. Right after you knock the thing off their back, it takes a second before you can actually target them again. which is pretty obnoxious. Clever though, because otherwise it'd be way too easy to kill them all real fast. I should really just be using my skills instead of relying on my zombie horde to do all the work for me. Not that I don't appreciate it. I do really wish it gave you zombie creatures instead of just, you know, human zombies for everything you raise. I understand why they did it that way, but that would be super cool if I got like a zombie squid monster thing here. But I don't, so no big deal. Still have zombies, not going to complain about that. Yeah, that was pretty effective. These resist cold, so it's fair game to use the fire on them. And even if they resist things, it still damages them, so sometimes it's kind of your only option is the way to go. My Marauder does fire damage whenever he swings his weapon, so things that are resistant to fire just don't get hurt as much, but there doesn't seem to be any kind of like absorption going on like in some role-playing games where you know, if it's a fire monster, it'll actually get healed by your fire damage. That doesn't seem to be happening, so fortunately. I'm thinking kind of specifically of old school Final Fantasy there, probably new Final Fantasy too. I haven't played a Final Fantasy in a while, but alright. I have found the entrance to the upper submerged passage. I don't intend on going through it, simply because I don't believe there'll be a waypoint checkpoint on it, so I'm going to save that for the next episode. So let's see how we're doing here. I'll compare my... God, remaining is a really hard word to type. I got 5 monsters left. Be right back, let me check my time. We're at 16 minutes. Maybe I'll do this, you know, do a little inventory management. Should level up before I forget. You know, honestly, yeah, guys, deal with that for me. Oops, that's not what I meant to hit. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do this. What do I want to do, though? What do I get here? Physical damage one-handed and 20 strength? Yes, please. I will take that. And I get this challenge completed. So the gold ones give you a challenge complete, which I will try and show you what the hell it is I'm talking about there. There we go. There's like a bunch of different categories. So full clear in any difficulty is the one I have most of. And it'll give you a list of here's the places I've cleared. Surprisingly, I've not done Tidal Islands or Mud Flat. Maybe I'll do that in one of these videos. That could be a good way to finish out if I need to kill some time. And then there's some more. I won't try not to spoil anything there, actually. So that's areas I've done with my other character. Let's move along from there. Did I complete this? No. I got one left. That sucks. It's always really hard to find one. Let's go over here. There's a small area I haven't revealed. If he's over there, I'll kill him. If he's not, I may just go ahead and head back to town. 20-ish minute episode. That's not too bad. I think it's like half of my first episode because it did that weird glitchy thing where I had to start it again. Alright, by weird glitchy thing I just mean it disconnected me, and I think their server was having a little bit of downtime or something. But it came right back, so no big deal. I have not had any major performance issues with the game. Some you know, small hiccups on account of it being an online-only deal, and just, you know, it's... I should mention this, actually. I do not believe this game's in full release right now. I think this is considered an open beta. It was a little vague, honestly, on their... on their website, as far as what was going on with the status of the game. It's perfectly playable. I'm not having any performance. Actually, that's not quite true. I will say the only thing I have is when you double-click on its icon on your desktop, it launches to Grinding Gear Games Load Up. That's the name of the company, I guess, and it says loading. And then usually it just takes a really long time, and then it'll boot up. But sometimes it'll take a really long time and then start playing the music, but not change the graphics. And then when you Alt-Tab out and back in, you will be on the login screen. So it's kind of weird. Not a big deal, but it is one of the performance hiccups I've seen with it so far. That could be on my end too. Maybe I need to tweak my settings or something. I don't know. I'm talking over this guy because I'm tired of it, but I will let you guys read it through to completion if you'd like to. Sorry, I'm not going to read it to you, and I'm not going to let him do it either, because I'm a jerk, and I'm just kind of babbling. Ha! Alright, cool. Go to the submerged tunnel, kill the dangerous crab thing living there. Once again, I would love to. Oh, this is not selling, this is a reward. Okay, already have, don't really want, do need, don't really want, already have. I want that Frost Nova, that's real useful, although with the zombies it'll be less useful. You can guess what it does, it makes the enemies attack the thing you lay down. Made some close escapes with that in the past. Infernal Blow is pretty handy. I was hoping... Oh, God, yes, I'm taking that. I was actually hoping for the, like, Frost Nova, or whatever it's called. But, oh well. I'm sure there'll be another chance to get it. Do I want to... No, it's not the right stats for me, so I'm not even going to bother with it. I do want to identify that because I think it'll be good and I'll get something good for it. Hell, I should maybe be using this, actually. 6, 12, 1 to 9... 8 to 13. It's kind of opposed to the strategy I had going, but I can't do it in here. But I actually am going to switch to that, I think, for now anyway. I shouldn't get rid of this. Honestly, that might be the best weapon for me right now, but I'm gonna, because Driftwood Club is way boring looking, so forget that. Can't swap it out yet, but I am gonna use that. Wait, that's 22. I think I have 24 and 23, yeah. So get rid of that. Don't care about cold resistance particularly. That's not panned out. And I can't quite fit the corroded blade. Let's do this. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. It's kind of annoying that you have to actually like organize things in the shop screen or you'll run out of room. But, you know, totally doable. It's just obnoxious. I'm going to sell this because I don't have any intention of dual wielding, and I could put it in my stash for another character. But this early in the game, who gives a crap? They're super common, so might as well go ahead and ditch the one I'm not going to be using, though. Alright, let's see what he's got for sale. Anything interesting? Hatchet could be kind of fun. I've not used any of the axes yet. It's a little slower than the sword, a little faster than the mace. Mace being bludgeoning anyway, or whatever they are. So that's kind of appealing, actually. Doing comparable damage. I don't know. I don't want any of those, but it's I will keep an eye on axes from now on. Alright, so what do I want out of a shield? I want chance to block, armor, energy shield, ideally. Or any combination therein. Chance to block, armor, evasion, chance to block, armor, energy shield. So, kite shields, cool. Those are my favorite, actually. Visually, anyway. So that's actually a pretty decent shield. I kind of want it. I only have one armor scrap, but I have plenty more in storage. I forgot. I'm sharing. Okay, I'm gonna buy that. It's an impulse. I'm gonna find something better real fast, but I don't really care. And it's... Oh, I should have checked that first, but it does have a blue socket, so that's good. I will sell that in a moment. Also sell this and switch to the sword for now. That's not bad, actually. I don't want to spend the Scrolls of Wisdom on it, though, so we're going to call that good. The coifs are what I want to be wearing more than this. But until I find one that's actually... better, I'm not going to bother. Obviously. Alright. Sorry, I'm just kind of messing around now. So let's get out of there, see if either of these guys want to talk. They do not. Go ahead and equip our cool new stuff. Firestorm, where are you going to go? I don't have a spot for it. And I think Fireball is going to be overall a little more useful at the moment, so we're just going to have to wait on that one. I can sell this to Nessa too. Not a big deal. I'm sure I'll find something with a blue socket in it shortly. I could try and use one of my orbs that changes the color of sockets, but I don't think I'm going to bother doing that because it's kind of a crapshoot as far as what they're going to come up as. Just not really worth it at the moment. I'm not all that pressed for extra damage right now. I might as well keep these. Wisdom. Ooh, I'm out of portal scrolls. That's not good, so I'm going to buy one of those real quick. Thanks very much for watching. Blah. Let's try that again. Thanks very much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Please come back. Please watch again. I will hopefully... Oh, that's expensive anyway. Whatever, fine. One will do. I will hopefully see you guys next time. Bye-bye.